Hey, hi everyone, welcome back. Guys, as part of the today's session, we are going to talk about the arrow function basically. Okay, so what exactly the significance of this arrow function? It's a kind of a special function, which is an anonymous function, we can call it. In general, in any other programming language, this arrow function used to call it as a lambda functions. Okay, a function without having any name that itself is an anonymous function or a lambda function. The syntax out over here is, let the variable name where exactly you want to store it is equal to, you just need to pass the arguments what exactly you want, the return type, and here this is the symbol that we need to use, which itself is saying that the notation or the symbol for the lambda expression. Okay, fine. So what I have done right now is, let me create a new function right now, the arrow functions. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm creating a simple add function, guys. Okay, add two numbers. I have created this particular stuff. Okay, perfect. So here, if you look at my function right now, the adding of a numbers, this is adding a two numbers, A, B, and a number. Okay, so here, let me add a comment. As said, for an arrow function, there won't be any name to the function, and even there won't be any function keyword also. Okay, there won't be any name to that particular function, or there won't be any keyword also, which is a function keyword. So this is what my function is. If I convert it here to this arrow function, this keyword shouldn't be there and this name shouldn't be there. As per this rule, there won't be any name and there won't be any function keyword. So from this, remove this one, write down that. So here, let me put that particular chunk here. So here, this itself is a lambda, this anonymous function. And what they are saying, after the return type, put this symbol, and then that itself is a logic, that itself is an arrow function, and this function store it in a variable, let some x is equal to. Okay, let some x is equal to, wherever you want to call, simply console.log of x, basically automatically that actions will be performed. So this is the way how exactly we can deal with it. So what I'm doing is, let me copy this function and let me convert it into an arrow function. So here, let some value is equal to, as said, you don't have this a function keyword, you don't have this one. So directly you need to have an argument A, which is of a number, comma B, which is of a number, and of course it's gonna return a number. Here you need to use this expression, and you have a return in the curly braces earlier. So here I'm putting this inside which return A plus B and with a semicolon. Okay, return A plus B and with a semicolon. That's it. Okay, console.log, just print it, guys. So here, what I have done is I kept return inside this curly braces. Okay, there is a thumb rule with respect to this arrow function. If your function is having a single line of a code, no need to place braces. Also, as that a single line is returning value, even you no need to add return keyword also. You no need to add a return keyword also. Okay, perfectly all right. But let me try to run this program and check it out, and then we will remove that braces. Which one? This braces, that return keyword, and we'll see how this is gonna work. Okay, let me run it and see here. 15 got a return as per the standards. Let me copy this line, comment it out, put it back here. I don't want this return this one too. Directly I have added. So here, as said, if there is a single line, automatically you no need to, add a return keyword and the braces as well. Still, the logic got executed successfully. Okay, still the logic got executed successfully. Perfectly all right. So this is the way how exactly we can create an arrow function with parameters, and I want to create a function without a parameters also. So here let a greeting message is equal to, I don't want to do anything. Okay, I don't want to do anything. So here simply it's gonna return a string as an outcome, and here I just want to print a hello guest. Okay, I just want to print a hello guest out over there, and console.log greeting message. Okay, console.log greeting message. That's it, guys. So that's a simple thing. Okay, so the greeting message 3. Maybe I have given a different name. Okay, that's it, guys. So if you see, basically, this is the variable where in which, as this function is not having any parameters, I'm not passing any parameters here, but this function is returning a string value. Hence, I have returned the string value, and I was just using like this. Okay, let me comment it and let me save it and let me run it. See, it printed hello guest. For suppose, let me copy these two lines and comment it out, put it here, and it is returning void, where in which I just want to have my console.log hello guest, and simply I'm gonna call this one. That's it, guys. Simply I'm gonna call this one. That's it. So here this time it's returning void. So when I run it, okay, so save it once, run it. Okay, save it, run it. See, hello guest got retrieved and it got printed down to the console. So this is the way how exactly you can deal with it. Not only with a one parameters or a two parameters, as many parameters as you want, you can deal with it. See here, probably I can give the name as a string, and here, okay, here what I can do is hello guest plus that name whatever you are giving, and here as part of the greeting message I want to have Surendra. Hello guest Surendra should be printed down to the console. So when I run it, hello guest Surendra got a printed down. So this is all about an arrow functions. Okay, so we have a seen how exactly we can convert a normal function into an arrow function. The simple thing here is you no need to have a function keyword, you no need to have this particular name of that function, and if there is a function which is having a single liner of logic which is having a return, you no need to have this return also, you can directly remove it and you can execute it. So this is all about an arrow function, guys. See you again in the next session with further sets of examples. Thank you. Bye bye.